Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Art of Living Self-Love. I'm Darla, and I am your guide for the Art of Living Self-Love. What we're doing is day 2 today. Day 2 is the assignment of the day is, if you guys remember from the last recording, make sure you have your notebook, your pen, your paper, and I'll give you a moment to go ahead and gather that up if you don't have it. And I'm just going to jump right into talking about the affirmation and the assignment first today, so that we can get that marked down and written out. Our assignment of the day is I am improving every day. And our assignment of the day is to write out our affirmation 3 times. So I am improving every day. And then write out yesterday's affirmation, which is I am worthy of the love I desire to have, 2 times. So a total of 5 affirmations, 2 of the one from yesterday, 3 of the one from today. And then our assignment of the day is to write out 3 positive statements about ourselves. I remember when I first began doing this for myself, I didn't have very many positive things to say to myself. I actually had a very negative dialogue going on the inside. So I want you to know, before you even begin to do this assignment, if it is hard for you to actually write 3 positive things about yourself, then it is normal. That is actually a normal thing. Most people do not take the time to think positively about themselves when they've gone through a lot of experiences that were negative in life. And most of the people who come to see me have been through some pretty traumatic experiences in life. So I'm going to state that it is probably hard for you right now to actually think positive things. I want you to know that it is possible to retrain your brain and actually begin discovering how to actually think positive things instead of the negative things. The negative things are a program. It's what has been deposited into our subconscious mind, which is the automatic playing system that helps our brain to go along the days. And if we grew up in a negative home or household where there were a lot of negative things said to us as we were growing up, it becomes our normal inner dialogue. And so it is something that we have to begin with repetition, working hard to actually reprogram, which, the mind is basically a computer system, and we can reprogram any system, correct? So, knowing that ahead of time, I want you to take for a second and think about the fact that how we can use them to begin shifting from that negative dialogue to that positive dialogue. What we have to do is begin replacing every negative thought. But this is something that is going to take a lot of repetition. For every negative thought that we hear, it literally wipes out 3 positive. So now, whether or not that's truth or not, I'm not sure. But I know that for myself personally, I could have an extremely great day. And before, it used to be where if I was having a good day, one negative thing said to me could totally ruin the rest of my day, maybe even a week, sometimes even a month, because I'd get so focused on those negative words that I couldn't actually overcome them. What I had to learn was every time I heard a negative, I had to replace it with 3 to 5 positives. So if I'm hearing, and I'm going to go ahead and use some things that I've heard in my life, you're useless. Wow. Well, being useless, I literally began to believe that at one point in my life. I didn't think that I was worth anything. So I didn't have any worth. I didn't feel any value. So useless means to be discarded, to be thrown away, to not be wanted. So for myself, I had to learn to actually replace those words with I am worthy, I am valuable. But I would have to reinforce it over and over. And I know that most people say 3 times to the one negative needs to be replaced by 3 positives. Well, for myself, being the way that I was and having so much negativity that I had to grow through, it took 5. It took me 5 times to hear it. So 3 to 5 times writing an affirmation is very, very solid for me. But it took me repeating the same process over and over again, multiple times. So don't get discouraged along the way when you are trying to write out a positive statement for yourself. If you don't know how, all you have to do is message me. I'm here. I'm here to join you on this journey. You're no longer alone in the process of learning how to love yourself. You're no longer sitting there trying to figure out what it means to set in boundaries. You're no longer alone while dealing with the inner dialogue that's going on. You have somebody who is willing to sit with you, walk with you, and talk with you through it. And maybe some of the experiences that I've had over the years will be able to help you in yours. So remember, today's assignment of the day is to write out 3 positive statements about yourself. But if you can only get 1, that's great. If you get 2, excellent. 3, superb. So don't be hard on yourself. You're in the journey. Whatever you can do is what you can do. And I'm believing in you. Blessings, love, and light. Until next time, bye for now.